From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. German Marquez gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Ready now is Eric Mejia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Luplow is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
1 out, bases empty, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. And now the first pitch. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
3-2, full count. Vogelback might try to make a play on it, and this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in, and that's the second out. Here's Corey Seager, and in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Hunter Green will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So now here is Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Now, oh boy, a fastball right at him to start the inning. Good thing he got out of the way of that one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for it.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
The center fielder, Margot.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull a trigger.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Throw gets him. 2 down. Kevin Biggio stepping up now, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
1-0 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Matt Olsen.
The first baseman, Matt Olsen.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
This is popped up. Vogelback has a play. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Scott Heineman.
That brings up Scott Heineman. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Two-two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Lázaro Armenteros. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Comes set with the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch.
I got the count 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Heineman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 11 for him on the season, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
To the plate now, Davy Grion. Swinging a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Cincinnati. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And it's fouled away. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Outside, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to the bag. Now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Line down the left field line. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 14 on the season, as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Daniel Vogelback's next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Jordan Luplow waits on deck. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
At the plate now is Jordan Luplow. Here's the first pitch to him, and that one got a piece of him. Now to the plate, Diego Cartaya is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now both runners are breaking. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, German Marquez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner, but this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ready now for Cincinnati, Hunter Green. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 1-0. Fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So here is Eric Mejia. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And the slider gets the call on the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. DeShields coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. Base is empty, 2 away, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Now here it comes.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball well outside. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So next to hit is Corey Seager, man at first after the 2-out walk. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
1-2 now. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Reds leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Manuel Margot.
Manuel Margot.
The pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Margot gets his lead at first, nobody out. Don't want to forget about him. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Trevor Story steps in now as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 25 homers and 73 driven in. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Into the box, Jamer Candelario. 0-1 the count. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And there's ball 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Daniel Vogelback. as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-0. Ball even at 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Off for Cincinnati, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's a sack.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Scott Heineman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 1-0.
Oh, that's too high.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Two and one.
Count is
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to third.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Standing in now, Davy Grion, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try and induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Stepping in now, Hunter Green, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Next, it'll be Eric Mejia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-1. Swung on and missed.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Reds 4 and the Phillies 2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jordan Luplow.
The right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
So now to the plate, Diego Cartaya. And here's a ball hit in the air. Armenteros is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. And now, German Marquez.
The pitcher, German Marquez.
Now here's the first offering. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Still down by a count of 4-2. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Smoked on the ground left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. 2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Now the pitch.
Ball 2. Count is
Hits
2
are now
and 1.
even at 4 apiece. To 2 and 2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Reds are down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Digging in will be Delino DeShields. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11? This guy's dinner tastes different.
Manuel Margot is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down to the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch a throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Heineman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. 2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. and nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Cannon Middleton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Striding in is Scott Heineman. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Swing and a liner. Margot is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to hit, Eugenio Suarez. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Now here's the first offering. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Luplow is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Lázaro Armenteros will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 0-1 pitch. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And it remains a 4-3 game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Alex Young will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Into the box, Daniel Vogelback. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Base is empty here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. 8th home run on the season for him. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Jordan Luplow. And that misses for ball 1. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 14 homers and 38 runs batted in. 1-0 count. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next up is Diego Cartaya. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Young has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Miguel Geraldo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. first pitch on the way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to third. He's right there. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
At the plate, Delino DeShields. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Austin Davis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So stepping in is Davy Grillon. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Davy Grillon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And the pitch.
No, that's down. All 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
On a line, that's a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Lucius Fox will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now here's the first offering as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Luplow has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Next, it'll be Eric Mejia, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Grillon, base runner at first with 1 out. 2 balls and a strike. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's Corey Seager. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. One and 0. Here it is. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The set and the 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Riley O'Brien will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Now it'll be Manuel Margot. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The center fielder, Manuel.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
In now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Bounce down the third baseline. A payoff pitch one more time. A bouncer to the left side and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
At the plate now, Trevor Story just got a piece to the right side. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. On to first, and there were 2 down. Jeimer Candelario stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Daniel Vogelback will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled away. Candelario leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So the next to bat will be Jordan Luplow. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Here's the 0-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Another 0-2 home. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Scott Heineman, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sir Anthony Dominguez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Andy Yerzy is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. A ball and 2 strikes.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Chopper to short. Story picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate, here is Lázaro Armenteros. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. First offering on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hard hit towards center. Margot finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 6-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Diego Cartaya.
Diego.
And now a pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1.
Count 2-1.
big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Armenteros is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, first base.
Now at the plate is Andy Yerzy, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Up next, Delino DeShields. He bounced out last time up. First delivery to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Yerzy, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Omar Sanchez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tyler Callahan will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're up 6-4. Cal Quantrill comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now in the box, Davy Grion, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The 1-0.
Count is 2-1. That's ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next to stand in is Tyler Callahan. Here's the first pitch to him.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
DeShields will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So next to bat will be Eric Mejia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And it's fouled away. The Reds down to their last strike. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. throw on to first to take care of him, and the Phillies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Philadelphia rode an important 6th-inning to victory in this one. Cannon Middleton wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Cal Quantrill wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.